And the 200 is that confluence event that brings together all the sprinters. The 400-meter runners drop down, the 400-meter hurdlers drop down, the short sprinters, the 100-meter runners, the 60-meter hurdlers will move up. And so this really brings everybody together. We saw outstanding unseeded 200s that notched some big marks right near the top of a lot of conference leaderboards. And now we have 5 sections of our invitational 200s for both the men and the women's. And we're going to start with the men here, as you can see them setting their blocks. And just to give you a taste of what we got coming up, we have 5 athletes ranked in the top 25 in the country scheduled to race here in this men's invitational 200. That's 5 of the top 25 already this year. A number of these athletes maybe have run a 400 or a 60 and haven't quite hit it in the 200. So we expect that the conference and NCAA leaderboard is going to get disrupted significantly in the next few minutes here in this invitational 200. And this is an important event right now for coaches, as they really want to see these athletes, maybe the 60-meter athletes, 60-meter hurdlers. Hey, do I have something in a guy who might be able to score in the 200 for me? Same thing with a 400-meter runner. Do we have somebody who can score in a second event? Also, these guys, a lot of 200-meter runners formulate a big part of these schools' 4x4s. So this is a big event coming up, our invitational 200. A preview of what we're going to see tomorrow. We get to see both ends of that. We get to see the 60-meter invitational and the 400-meter invitational. So most of these athletes will be back. All right, heat number 1, Jordan Arusha of Ole Miss there in lane 4. Austin Cressley of Iowa right in the middle of the track in the all black there in 5, and Johnnie Blockburger of USC on the outside. I mentioned we had 5 of the top 25 in the country. One of those is Blockburger on the outside. He's ranked 8th at the NCAA level in this event. Really a 400-meter runner by trade, 3-time Pac-12 champion at 400. Dropping down to 200 here, where he's top 10 in the country. He's gonna have to deal with Austin Cressley just inside of him, who's number 9 in the Big Ten and the school record holder at Iowa. And look at Cressley explode out of the box. We have the 200-meter runner versus the 400-meter runner here at 200. Blockburger at the top. Cressley running well. He's the school record holder and the Big 12 champion. But Blockburger, the 400-meter runner, separates now, and wow! Blockburger dropping down, goes 20-34 for Blockburger. That is a big-time run for a guy who is more of a 400-meter runner, especially outdoors. A taller frame, a skinnier athlete dropping, that can be a little challenging on the indoor track with those long legs, but he goes 20-34, so that'll convert to 20-41.